What is up, guys? I'm San from SanRanks. This week we're going to be ranking the top 10 most yellow fruits. For these rankings, what matters is both the outside and the inside of the fruit. Now, the outside counts a little bit more, but not too much more. But it does matter more. Why? Because when you look at a fruit from the out, you don't look at it from the inside, you look at it from the outside. And if you see like red and inside it's yellow, it's not as good. It's also going to be important to note how commonly the fruit is yellow. For example, like yellow blueberries, like sure, they're pretty yellow, but at the same time, there's only one batch of them somewhere in like the Middle East. It's like Pedro Zaynitsky who has a batch, but yeah, they're pretty yellow, but they're not very common. So that lowers them in the rankings. But anyways, let's get started. Coming in at number 10, we've got tomatoes. Yes, I am going with tomatoes as a fruit. They are technically a fruit, and I think of them as a fruit. Now, not all tomatoes are yellow. So that is a big reason why they're lower in the rankings, even though yellow tomatoes are quite yellow. For example, some types of yellow tomatoes include Dr. Wychee's yellow tomato. While not the most yellow, it is the one with the coolest name, and Dr. Wychee knows all about tomatoes. He made them yellow. They weren't originally yellow. He was the one. Now this is not a yellow tomato, but it's a yellow apple. But I mean, what the hell? We don't have to be super precise here. Do you get the idea? Just imagine this is a tomato. That's how yellow a Dr. Wychee's tomato is. Number 9, pineapple. A lot of you are going to complain about this one. You're going to be like, why is it higher on the list? Well, I'll tell you why it's not higher on the list. A pineapple is not higher on the list because, sure, it's quite yellow, but look on the outside. It's got a lot of green. The whole thing on the top, the leaves or whatever, it's very green, that part. Not to mention, on the inside, once you get in, it's pretty pale. It's not like a bright yellow, like a yellow tomato, for example. Like, it's just... We fall victim to like the cartoons and stuff that show a pineapple as like perfectly yellow, but no, it's not quite yellow, which is a reason for putting it at number 9. At number 8, we've got squash. Now again, I'm choosing to consider squash a fruit because it's a fruit. Now squash is a very broad term. There's many kinds of squash. Some of the most yellow include delicata, honey nut, and spaghetti squash. A lot of squash is sometimes a little green on the outside, sometimes a little orange, but many kinds are yellow. And on the inside, they are almost without exception yellow, or sometimes a bit of an orange taint in it, but for all intents and purposes, it's yellow most of the time, and that's why it's at number 8. Star fruit. Star fruit, for those of you who don't know, is a kind of fruit that it's quite yellow. I'm actually not completely sure if it's shaped like a star. I know that in some countries it's known as carambola. Ay, caramba! Like many yellow fruits on this list, the star fruit starts off kind of green, but eventually, as it ripens and becomes what it's truly meant to be, it becomes the yellow hue we all know and love. Number 6, we've got Funyuns. Now, though not the most yellow inside, the peel is one of the brightest yellows I have ever seen. Not to mention, this is the only fruit on the list that comes with the nutrition facts on the peel. Very handy for you health wizards out there. Now, Funyuns are the only fruit on this list, actually one of the few fruits in the world that contains vegetables inside. In this case, an onion. Alright, guys. Things are about to get a lot more yellow. At number 5, we have the banana. Many people think the banana should be higher, perhaps. But the thing about the banana is that, first of all, inside, it's not very yellow, is it? It's more of a whitish color. And more importantly, the banana is only yellow for a very short time. And it's not even at its best when it's purely yellow. It's at its best when it has some of these brown things. It's pretty sweet. Number 4, Buddha's hand. Buddha's hand is an exotic fruit from Asia. It is a citrus fruit that looks like tall, lanky fingers, and they are said to be Buddhas for some reason. Probably because he had reach. At number 3, the mango. A lot of mangoes have a yellow peel, and it's really quite yellow, and we all know the color of the inside of any mango is also, though hinting towards orange, mainly yellow, especially in the yellow peel of mangoes. And the closer you get to the middle of any mango, the more yellow it gets, because at its core, it's truly yellow, and that's why it's number 3. At number 2, we've got yellow juice. I know I don't normally like to include juices in my fruit videos, but yellow juice is, you just can't get more yellow than yellow juice. Yellow juice is amazing. Everyone loves it, and it's good for you. It's healthy. Kids love it. Grown-ups love it. Even babies have it sometimes when they're little Gerbers. Yellow juice is incredible, and it's all around us, but that doesn't even matter. What matters is how yellow it is. I'm sorry if I digressed a little. But yellow juice is number 2, simply because it is almost the exact definition of yellow. But the only thing that could beat yellow juice? Yes, the lemon. The one we've all been waiting for. The lemon is yellow all around, and it is one of the most consistently yellow fruits out there. I'm pretty sure it's a fruit. But it's worth mentioning that all these loyalties that the lemon has to yellow, the lime has to green. And this is why the lime is one of the greenest items out there. But that's for another video. What matters now is that the lemon is about as yellow of a fruit as you can get. We've never seen one more yellow. Well, alright guys, this concludes our video of the top 10 most yellow fruits out there. Leave a like and subscribe if you want, but what matters right now is that you go to the comments and say what your top 10 is. Although there really is only one choice, because this is like yellowness is objective, but some people are not very, let's just say they're not objectively observant. I don't know if I'm even making sense with that, but I hope I have. But anyways, just talk about your top 10. Maybe argue with me if you're angry. Maybe if you're really bold, maybe suggest another ranking I should do in the future. But anyways, goodbye guys.